Hey guys, and welcome back to Hannah's Hot Glam. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a flawless complexion, aka how to get a flawless foundation concealer routine, and how to prep your skin the right way so that your makeup doesn't look cakey or just gross by the end of the day. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Foundation. So first I'm going to start off with the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator, and I'm just going to use this as a moisturizer for before I put on my foundation. And next I'm going to go in with an under eye cream so that our under eyes just look nice and put together and flawless the whole entire day. And for that I'm going to take the, I never know how to say this, I think it's the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, and just put this on with my ring finger. It is the most delicate finger and it's really great for under the eye because it just fits right under your eye nicely. And I'm only putting that under my eye. I'm not going to put that on top of it. When you're doing your skincare at night, you can put it on top. But since we are going to be putting on eyeshadow, or most of the time we'll be putting on eyeshadow, you don't want that because it might make it kind of sticky. Now we prime. Normally I prime with my Farsali Unicorn Essence, but I'm out, like completely out of this. It's so sad, like I am like completely out. So instead, we're going to be using the next best thing, the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Now it's time for the actual foundation. So I actually use two foundations and blend them together. So going in first with my Hourglass Vanish Stick, I'm in the shade Warm Honey. And I put this on my cheeks and on my nose, kind of just everywhere that you would normally put foundation. Going in with my Morphe Y6, I'm going to blend that out. You can take a sponge if you want, but I just find it easier to blend foundation, stick foundation out with a brush. And I love the Vanish Stick, but I feel like the coverage is kind of not how I want it to be. So I go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade Tan Honey, which is weird. This is Warm Honey, this is Tan Honey. I guess I'm just honey all around. And I only take this on my cheeks. I don't put this everywhere because my problemed areas are on my cheeks where I do have that acne. And so I just put 3 small swipes like so, and I blend that out with my Y6 as well, keeping it concentrated in that area and kind of dabbing it in. And see how that extra coverage just helped to like smooth everything down? I think that that's a thing people forget, is that you can mix foundations together. For concealer, I actually use 2 concealers as well, I have recently. So first I go in with my Fenty Matchstick in Sand, and this is basically my skin tone, but I just take this under my eyes kind of as like a base for my concealer that I'm going to go in with next. Since it is more my skin tone, I kind of just add that under my eyes. I don't take that everywhere else. And to blend that out, I take my BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz No. 4 brush. And then normally I go over it with my Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer in Oak. But recently, I do love this concealer, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing concealer. But recently, ever since this has come out, I've been using this. This is the new Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I'm in the shade 3W, and this concealer is just amazing. And I put this one everywhere that you would think you'd put concealer. It's like under my eyes, the middle of my nose, kind of that starburst on the forehead, on the chin, and I like to take a little bit on my Cupid's bow just to accentuate it a tad bit. And to blend that out, I just take my Morphe Y6 brush, and there we go. We're looking a little bit more normal now. To set everything down, you guys know I love my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I just take some of that on a BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz number 3 brush. And I just go underneath of my eyes to set that. My dog is like tearing up a water bottle and she's being super loud. And I just kind of go over my nose because I do get oily there, especially on either sides of them. And if I wear glasses or sunglasses, it tends to like crease there, which I hate. Does that happen to anyone else? I hate that. Then I go in with my MAC Fix Plus just to kind of spritz my face to make sure everything looks like sealed together. Then I take a Laura Mercier powder puff and pat that into the skin so that it just looks finished and flawless. For bronzer, I of course take my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I'm going to take that with a Morphe M530 brush. It's just like a nice fluffy brush that just fits right underneath of your cheekbones. There we go, we're looking a little bit more put together after bronzer. For contour, I've been taking my Tarte Hamptons Weekender contour palette, and I've been taking Farmer's Market. And I just take that with a BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz number 1. It's just like a nice angled, dense brush. Some people bake. I'm not a huge fan of baking, but if I do, I just take my Born This Way. But I kind of do like a mini bake where I just take that same Rose Quartz number 3, the BH Cosmetics, and some setting powder and just kind of sweep it underneath of the contour. It kind of adds like the baked effect without being so harsh. For blush, recently I've been taking my Kylie Cosmetics Blush in Virginity. It's just like a nice pinky shade, and I'm taking that with a powder brush from Sephora. Putting that on the higher part of my cheekbones because when you have a more round face, you don't want to put it too close on the apples or it can make your face look wider, and if you have a round face like me, you don't necessarily want that. And when you put blush on the top, it can make your face a little bit more pinched. For highlight, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills X Reezy highlighter, and I'm taking that with a ColourPop small fluff brush. This highlighter is so pretty, and it's so gorgeous on all skin tones. I've seen it on deep skin tones, and it looks gorgeous. I've seen it on super light skin tones, and it looks gorgeous. I just think this is a nice universal highlighter that's good for every skin tone. Alright, and the last step, of course, is to set the face. And I set the face with 2 different things. So I'm all about being hydrated. So I take the Sephora Coconut Water Hydrating Mist, and I mist my face with that first. And then I go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and use that. Taking that same Laura Mercier powder puff, I'm going to tap that into the skin. Now I'm going to go do my brows and my eyes off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so here is the finished look, and as you can see, our skin just looks nice and fresh. It almost doesn't look like we have a lot of makeup on, which I love. I don't like looking like I have a lot of like foundation and concealer on. It just looks nice and fresh. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a thing or two about how to get a flawless complexion. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, comment down below if you have any videos or ideas you want me to do, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I think it's this way. I think it's on this side. And hit the notification bell to be notified in the future when I upload. So stay classy and have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye.